All right, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a crucial topic for any SRE and DevOps, which is how to write an effective postmortems. Whether you're dealing with a minor outage or a major incident, a well-written postmortem can be the key to prevent future incidents. And it is also helpful for any system reliability. So without further ado, let's get started. First thing first, what is postmortem, right? So postmortem is a document basically that analyzes an incident after it's resolved. So it's not about like pointing fingers to somebody that, hey, because of this it happened, or because of that team it happened. So it has to be a blameless postmortem. So we have to identify a few of the key things where the future incidents do not happen, right? So for postmortems, it is very important that we do not make finger points to each other and say, hey, something happened and we don't know. And the document has to be very precise. It has to be, drive the action items and other things. We'll definitely go into details of these. So basically, a postmortem, as I was saying, that it's a document, right? So it basically has 6 main sections. So let's get started with these 6 major things which we want to discuss today. And at the end of the video, I will also share the template, like what are the things which we should capture for an effective postmortem. You can definitely use these template for putting it in any of the tool. So in my recent task, I was also introduced this template into Azure DevOps, which is a kind of a work item where you can drive all your postmortems in that Azure DevOps as a tool. So let's get started with these 6 different sections of a postmortem, right? So number 1 is incident summary. So the incident summary is something that, it's a brief overview of what happened, right? So we have to be very, keep the things to the point. It has to be concise. So for example, on January 3rd, 2025, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. UTC, our e-commerce platform experienced a major outage, preventing customers from completing transaction. So this is an incident summary. So it has to be very concise and to the point, right? So this was about incident summary. So you put that incident summary. If somebody reads out this incident summary, he or she should get the exact information of the postmortem just reading the summary. Next is about impact. So in impact, we basically describe how the incident affected users, customers, business operations. We have to be very specific, and it is good that we quantify wherever possible. So for example, let's say we can write as an impact as approximately 10,000 transactions failed, resulting in an estimated revenue loss of $50,000. So we have taken an example of an e-commerce platform where we experienced a major outage, and we will discuss all of those examples of this incident, right? So the third point is about the root cause. And the root cause, it is the most critical section. And we have to explain the technical and organizational factors that led to the incident. So we have to use root cause analysis with different techniques. One of the technique is 5 whys, or a fishbone diagram, where we discuss like for example, if I take a technique called 5 whys, so we describe why this happened, then why this happened, then why this happened, then why this happened. So we have to dig down to the 5 levels, and with this way we will be able to identify what was the actual cause of the incident. So avoid oversimplifications like human error and focus on systematic issues, right? Then the fourth section could be the timelines. It is again an important piece. We have to document the sequence of events happened from detection to the resolution. We should include timestamps and the key action taken. This helps identify delays or inefficiencies in the response process. So here's an example, like 2 p.m. alert triggered in the PagerDuty, for example. 2:10 incident escalated to an on-call engineer. 2:30 root cause identified as misconfigured database parameter. So I'm just taking an example. It could be anything, right? Then at 3:30, let's say issue resolved and service restored, right? So these are the different timestamps where different events happened, right? So it is also important to highlight, to address the timelines of any given incident. Then the lessons learned. So this reflect on what the team discovered during the incident. So for example, our monitoring systems failed to detect the issue early due to insufficient coverage of database metrics. So this could be one of the lessons learned. You can also, add about like identifying gaps and areas of improvement under lessons learned, and you can also describe like what went lucky, because there could be something went really lucky for a given incident. So you can also add those. These are all like optional, but good to have. And then the most important, again, the action items. So finally, action items are the concrete steps which we'll have to take to prevent the similar incidents in the future. Action items should be very specific, measurable, and assigned to an owner. So for example, expand database monitoring to include query performance metrics by January 15th. So this is like one of the action items, and it is assigned to somebody, right? So these are the most important piece of any given effective postmortem, and the postmortem has to be very precise, and as I was saying. So hope this video was helpful for you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's the most important or most challenging part of writing postmortem for you. I would love to hear your insights, and I will also attach the template, which you can definitely incorporate in any of the tools, just like I did in the Azure DevOps. You can use the same template in any of the tools. All right, thank you so much. Take care. See you in the next video.